Ladies and gentlemen, Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions welcomes you to yet another season of India Insight. Envisioned by Mrs. Prema Rajagopal, the founder of this institution, way back in 2004, the objective ever since has been to enhance the knowledge of India and appreciate the diverse culture of this nation. As our young children take part from various corners of the world, over the last couple of years in the digital avatar, this contest has reached over 20,000 students across 10 countries. We at the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions truly appreciate and acknowledge the support and patronage given to us by all the participating schools, their teachers and managements. Before we begin, it is our pleasure and privilege to invite a well-known educator and a passionate teacher from the Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions, a teacher who has grown to become the principal of this institution. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Vasuma Achar.
Greeting to all my wonderful students and parents. India is a rich mine of culture that has evolved through thousands of years and is manifested in the form of arts, literature, traditions, linguistic expressions, artifacts, heritage sites and much more. Millions of people from all over the world participate in, enjoy and benefit from this cultural wealth by visiting India for tourism, purchasing Indian handicrafts, appreciating Indian classical literature, practicing yoga and meditation, being inspired by Indian philosophy and enjoying India's diverse music and art. It is this culture and natural wealth that truly make India incredible India. This is the India that the founder principal of Vidyaniketan Public School, Srimati Prema Rajagopal, always wanted the children to grow up in. With a certain belief, she conceptualized the initiative India Insight. Her thought into this project was straightforward. Her passion and enthusiasm were to instill the spirit of India in children by creating awareness of our beautiful country's history, tradition and ethos. The preservation and promotion of India's cultural wealth must be given high priority. Cultural awareness is one of the major components in the development of children because it is only through the development of strong sense and knowledge of their own cultural history, arts, languages and traditions that children can build a positive cultural identity, self-esteem and appreciate other cultures and identities. It is heartening to witness the number of initiatives by the Government of India like Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to celebrate 75 years of progressive India and its glorious history, people, culture and achievements. This Mahotsav is dedicated to the people of India to materialize the Prime Minister's vision of igniting India 2.0 fueled by the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat. It is also encouraging to see initiatives like this being strongly promoted in the new education policy with a number of other programs to foster languages, art and culture in schools. Ek Bharat Shreshth Bharat being one of them. More than 100 destinations have been identified as a part of this project where educational institutions may send their students to study their social, political and cultural history and also their contributions to modern science. India Insight, an amazing rendezvous which started in 2004, is diversifying this year by providing various platforms for debating and painting. It goes without saying that these events will take you closer to the heart and soul of our country. The reason why children should participate in India Inside is loud and clear. But don't forget, what is equally important is how you contribute continually, consciously, and work towards making a Shrestha Bharat a reality. So I hope all of you will participate in the events with enthusiasm and feel and understand the cultural heritage of our country. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Big Brain. A huge welcome to all of you to the senior final of Vidyaniketan's India Insight, the World Championship here today to identify the champion from among 10 nations in this quiz that celebrates India. This particular year celebrates 75 years of Indian independence. A visionary teacher thought through this contest, the intent to build youngsters who are passionate about their nation, knowledgeable about its culture and heritage. Here today, we've got 4 outstanding students from across the world, one of them representing Qatar in this big final. But what is really important is this journey and the way India Insight has grown from just a quiz now to a debate and a drawing contest. We truly appreciate the management of the Vidyaniketan group of institutions for their continued patronage, support, and for taking this to children right across the world. Well, I'm not going to stand between you and these 4 outstanding quizzers. Time for me to bring in a young talent, a fantastic young lady who has been at the helm of Indian quizzing over the last couple of years, perhaps done far more digital quizzes than anyone else on planet Earth. This young lady has been prolific over the last couple of years, has been an outstanding talent and a passionate pursuer of knowledge. A 40 under 40 was a listing she received from the business world, a proud alumnus of NITK Surathkal. She's traveled far and wide and hosted many a quiz to feather her lovely cap. Ladies and gentlemen, here today to take you through a fair measure of the senior final, the one and only Miss Rashmi Furtado. Over to you, Rashmi.
Thank you, Big Brain. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the world final of the India Inside Quiz for the senior category, brought to you by Vidyaniketan Group of Institutions. These students have gone through multiple grueling rounds and have finally reached the world finale. Let me introduce all of our finalists to you, and then we will get into the rules of the game. Our first finalist for the day is Yashasvi Bhardwaj from Cambridge Court High School, Jaipur. Following her is Pranav Gautam from PSBB, Chennai. Up next is Gia Maria from Noble International School, Qatar. Completing this lineup for us here today is Shashwat Mishra from Sunbeam School, Lahartara, Varanasi. Ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't watched the semi-final, you must go back and watch all 4 of them. You will see how great these quizzers are. And let's just see how well they do at the world finale. Of course, the research and the questions would be at a whole different level when it comes to a world finale. The rules of the game: all the questions that I have for you are on the buzzers. Single attempt only, multiple attempts are not allowed. plus 75 if you get it right, and minus 75 if you get it wrong. Once you press your buzzer, I will call out your name and you have 5 seconds of time to unmute yourself and give me the answer. You cannot press the buzzer and then take your own time to think about the answer, because in doing so you will be blocking the question for the rest of them, and that is not allowed. After I ask a question, I will wait for about 5 seconds for one of you to press the buzzer. If no one does so, then I will move on to the next question, and the previous question would be invalid. If you press the buzzer while I am still reading the question, you are indicating to me that you already know the answer, hence I will stop reading the question. Now the buzzers are very sensitive, so please be careful. If you press the buzzer, you have to give me an answer or take a negative. You cannot tell me you pressed the buzzer by mistake. Whether you say you pressed it by mistake or you choose not to answer, you will take a negative. Okay? So I hope all the rules of the game are clear. The rest have been explained to you in detail. So let's now get into the first round of our quiz, Celebrating India. Here we go. "12 visuals is what I have for you. All of them will appear on your screen. I have corresponding questions that go along with the visuals. If you press the buzzer while I'm still reading out the question, I will stop reading the question. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have one winner in this world finale, and the rest of them would be joint runners up. Alright, so let's see what happens. The first question of this round. Good luck to all of you. Coming up on your screen, here we go. Connect these to a great Indian. A great Indian? I said I'm going to be strict with the 5-second rule. Shashwat, go ahead.
Is this Adi Shankaracharya?
Plus 75 to you, absolutely right. Adi Shankaracharya or Shankara, giving him plus 75, a Vedic scholar there. Moving on to the second question, coming up, here we go. Connect these to a specific thing that they have received. Shashwat, go ahead.
Dada Saheb Phalke Award?
Plus 75 to you, absolutely right. The highest honor in the cinematic world, Dada Saheb Phalke Award, giving Shashwat a plus 75. Moving on to question 3. Here we go. This will lead you to a well-known Indian. Or identify the Indian on your screen. Alright, 5 seconds of time is up. I told you all in the very beginning I'm going to be very strict with the time limit. The answer I was looking for is Bobby Kuka. He is the one who is credited to create the Air India Maharaja. It's also known that he's worked with the Air India group for more than 35 years, and he is credited with the creation of the Air India Maharaja, an iconic symbol there of our country. Let's move on to question number 4, coming up on your screen. Here we go. Which entity is this? Huge entity from our country. Alright, time is up. No one going on that one. I thought the orange candies there on the screen were a huge clue. The answer I was looking for is Parle. Parle, which is one of the largest biscuit selling entities of our world, not only India, of the world. Parle would have given one of them a plus 75. Moving on to question number 5. Here we go. Which entity is this? Pranav, go ahead.
The Hindu group?
Ooh, you're on the right track, but taking a minus 75 on that is Pranav. He's a good quizzer. I'm sure he'll make this up in the questions which are coming forward. The answer I was looking for is the Times of India. The Times of India, or the Times group, would have given you a plus 75. Let's move on to question number 6 coming up. What emerges, or who emerges out of this? Shashwat, go ahead.
Raghuram Rajan.
Dr. Raghuram Rajan, giving him a plus 75, the former RBI governor there. The third pillar is a book that was written by him. Shashwat getting plus 75 on that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have completed 6 questions of this round. Let me quickly tell you where our contestants stand before we move further. As of now, Shashwat has scored 225 points, doing very well. Pranav has scored minus 75. He was on the right track, but the wrong name for an answer is what he gave. But all of them are good quizzers. Pranav himself is a very good quiz. I'm sure he'll quickly negate that minus 75 and move into the positives. Let's move on to question number 7 of this round. Coming up on your screen, here we go. Who is this hero? Shashwat, go ahead.
I think this is Prakash Padukone after winning the All England Open Badminton Championship.
Plus 75 to you, absolutely right. As a country, we are used to seeing our cricketers, when they come back, we are used to seeing such scenes in our country. But this happened when Prakash Padukone came back to our country after winning the All England Badminton Championship. A beautiful and iconic moment there for our country. Prakash Padukone giving Shashwat Mishra a plus 75. Let's move on to the next question. Question number 8. Here we go. Who is this youngster, the person in between? Shashwat, go ahead.
Sundar Pichai.
Sundar Pichai, the CEO of Alphabet and Google, plus 75 to Shashwat on that. Well, Shashwat has not taken a single negative so far. Alright, moving on. Question number 9. Here we go. Who is this statue dedicated to? Shashwat, go ahead.
This is Major Dhyan Chand.
Major Dhyan Chand, considered to be one of the greatest in the field hockey sector, and Shashwat getting a plus 75 on that one. Question number 10 coming up on your screen. Here we go. The John Llewellyn Rice Prize was literary prize awarded annually for the best work of literature. Which Indian won it for the first novel way back in 1957? Way back in 1957? Shashwat, go ahead.
I'll take a guess on this one. Is it Ruskin Bond?
You'll take a guess. I figured with your body language that you were taking a half chance, but I guess you're good at your guesses as well. Plus 75 to you. Absolutely right. Ruskin Bond, the answer I was looking for. Alright, question number 11 of this round. Coming up, here we go. The Daniel Guggenheim Medal is an American engineering award. Orville Wright of the Wright brothers was the first recipient in 1929. Charles Lindbergh got it in 1953. Which Indian? Pranav, go ahead.
J.R.D. Tata.
J.R.D. Tata is the answer he's giving me. My question was, which Indian received it in 1988? J.R.D. Tata is absolutely right. Pranav getting a plus 75 on that one. Alright, he's trying to get back into the positives. Good work there by Pranav. The last question of this round. Here we go. The NSS Von Braun Award has been given to greats like the Curiosity rover project, the Hayabusa team. Pranav, go ahead.
Mangalyaan mission.
Oh, I wish you would have waited for me to complete the question, Pranav. Let me finish the question. The Curiosity project, Curiosity rover project, the Hayabusa team, and Elon Musk. Who is the only Indian to receive this award? I'm pretty sure Pranav would be able to give us the right answer now. The answer I was looking for is Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He did not wait for me to complete my question. Minus 75 to Pranav on that one. Good quizzer, probably not his day, but I would still like for him to give it his best shot. Scores as of now, ladies and gentlemen. Shashwat Mishra is leading this quiz with 525 points. He's doing very well for himself. Pranav is going back and forth with his positives and negatives. He's currently on minus 75. Jia and Yashasvi are on nil. But it's still a good place to be because they will only have to move into the positives. Let's move on to the next round of this quiz. India on your fingertips. Here we go. Rules of the game. Nothing will appear on your screen and you have to listen to what I have to say very, very carefully. Rest of the rules are all the same, But remember, you have to choose wisely on when you press your buzzer, because once you press your buzzer, I will stop reading out the question, and since there's nothing on your screen, you have no more clues to crack the question. All right? Good luck to all of you. 4 questions in this round. The first question, here we go. The name of the state is derived from the Limbu language, while in Tibetan it is known as Denjong or Denjong, meaning Valley of Rice. Which state am I talking about? All right, time is up. 5 seconds of time is up. The answer I was looking for is Sikkim. Sikkim would have given one of you a plus 75. All right, let's move on to question number 2. This was originally named after Sir Malcolm Haley and then renamed after Yashasvi. Go ahead.
Jim Corbett National Park.
Jim Corbett National Park, giving Yashasvi a plus 75. She's absolutely right. The national park from Uttarakhand there, giving her a plus 75. The third question. This fabulous structure was built in 1784 by the Nawab of Awadh, Asaf ud Daula. Pranav, go ahead.
Bara Imam Bara.
Bara Imam Bara is absolutely right, and he gets a plus 75 on that one. The last question of this round. Here we go. This is considered the world's largest functioning Hindu temple complex, sprawling over 150 acres. Located, Pranav, go ahead.
The Angkor Wat.
Minus 75, Pranav. It's an India quiz. Why would I ask you about the Angkor Wat? The question, let me complete the question here. Located 8 miles north of the city of Trichinappalli, its main Gopuram is the tallest temple tower in Asia. Which temple is this? The answer I was looking for is Ranganatha Swami Temple in Sri Rangam. That would have given you a plus 75. I think Pranav is having a bad day. He's a very good quizzer. You should see all of their performances, in fact, in the semi-final. But somehow today, he's not able to wait for me to complete the questions and taking multiple negatives. Ladies and gentlemen, we've completed 2 rounds of our world finale. Let me tell you where our contestants stand. Scores. Shashwat Mishra is holding his lead with 525 points. Yashasvi scored a plus 75 a little while ago. Pranav is on minus 75. Jia is yet to score. 1 more round remaining of this quiz. But before we move any further, I would like to invite Big Brain back on the platform to take this quiz forward.
Thank you, Rashmi. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching the world final of the senior category of Vidyaniketan's India Insight. Well, this quiz has truly become iconic ever since it started in 2004. A vision of a passionate educator, Mrs. Prema Rajagopal. Here today, we are witnessing the coming together of various countries to celebrate one culture, one nation, an India that everybody simply loves. Well, interestingly, in the Junior World Final, if you have already witnessed that, we had a young kid from Oman emerging the world champion. And that really shows talent today exists everywhere, and the knowledge of India is not just in the geographic borders of India. Well, here today in the senior category final, we are having a remarkable battle that is unfolded in a very different manner. Well, what I like about the Vidyaniketan group of schools is there is a joint second prize, which means everybody who does not win gets the same thing. Having come this far, over 20,000 kids in 2 years, I mean, give it a fair shot, how many would reach the top 4? So that's a huge achievement. But here today, for the moment, here are the scores. Yashasvi on 75, Pranav on 75 on the wrong side. Jia, well, she stuck where she started. But these are very good quizzers. But well, almost akin to a Chris Gale in a T20 game. Shashwat Mishra from Varanasi seems to have run away with this battle. He's on 525. Woo! For the moment, the final 4 questions may not affect that, but we'll see how it unfolds as we go to the final frontier. Saluting our nation builders. Here it comes. As we go into saluting our nation builders, I've got 4 questions for you. You've got to put together some logic and arrive at the answers. We had a tough round lined up towards the end, but Shashwat seems to have undone that a little early in this game. But you will fight it out till the end is for the rest. Coming world second is a joy in itself, though all of you officially will be treated as runner-up. Starting with the first one, you need to give me an overall answer. Scoring remains the same. 75 if you get it right, 75 if you get it wrong. Here is the first one on your screen now. This is something iconic in India, promoting the culture of art, music, dance, among others. What is this academy? Pranav.
Kalakshetra.
Oh, he'll take a negative again, not his afternoon. Well, the answer is the Sangeet Natya Academy, and it is something iconic in this country from the Ministry of Culture. So he takes another negative, and we go on to the next one on your screens from the history of India, building this nation. Here's the next one now. Nation builders, from how they started to the Meghdut Awards. Which institution of India is this? No one on the buzzer. 5 seconds of time is all you've got, and we've lapsed on that time. The answer is India Post. Well, the postman of India has helped build India for 75 years. And sometimes we don't just stop by to thank them for doing that. What phenomenal service they've done to this nation, from the Shinde Dock to the Meghdut Awards, which actually recognizes their performance and contribution. 2 questions remaining here as we go to the penultimate one on your screen. Another iconic institution of India. Here it is. Mani Kumar and 2 important characters. Shashwat's going for it. Yes, Shashwat.
Sir, I'll take a guess on this one once again. Is this RBI? Because I can see Yaksha and Yakshini, the 2 guards of basically the 2 people related to Kuber, and they are on, they guard the RBI thing, a statue outside the RBI.
Nation builders. The Reserve Bank of India has been one of those strong pillars of India's independent era, really building a great nation. And of course, even creating something for children called Mani Kumar, caring for your currency. Absolutely perfect. That's a 600 to Shashwat. No one's ever done that, so he's got a world record score in a big final. It rarely happens. As we go to the final question here today, on your screens now. A lady, Pranav's gone for it. Yeah, Pranav. Institutions of India.
I would have gone for Election Commission of India, but you said lady, so no, I'm not totally sure.
You still get a 75 for that. The Election Commission of India is absolutely right. The lady was the first ever Chief Election Commissioner. Rama Devi, her name, and the Election Commission is one entity that all of us, as we celebrate 75 years of independence, should thank, simply because they have upheld that word, independence. Providing free and fair elections and transfer of power in a seamless manner is what defines a democracy. Ensuring that for every citizen of this nation, the Election Commission of India. We salute you. We salute all these institutions that have built this nation for 75 years. It is our responsibility now to build it for the next 75 and beyond. It is your responsibility as youngsters to take this nation to great glory and great heights, which would be a tribute to the true vision and dream of a teacher, Mrs. Prema Rajagopal, in creating India Insight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this fabulous journey for the year 2022 in the digital avatar, as the curtains come down, will travel to the champion city for the senior edition, Varanasi. From the Sunbeam School, Shashwat Mishra sweeps the world final and will become the first young lad from Varanasi to win the world championship. Well, appropriately enough perhaps, as this nation celebrates its 75th year of independence, he represents the Prime Minister's constituency. So ladies and gentlemen, finishing runner-up right behind Shashwat Mishra, but he really swept this big world final as world runner-up from the Cambridge Court High School in Jaipur, Yashasvi Bharadwaj. Congratulations to you, young lady. It's no joke to finish runner-up. While we treat all of them as runners-up, they all like their scores. Gia Maria from the Noble International School, Doha, Qatar, finishing behind her. And Pranav Gautam really giving it his best shot. He's a good quizzer, so he didn't really bother about positives or negatives. He kept going for it. So what if you end up with a minus 75? It happens so many times in life. From the Padma Seshadri Bal Bhavan group of institutions representing Chennai, he will finish as a joint runner-up with the three of them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that takes us to 2023, when we will be back with you with yet another edition of India Insight. For now, from me, Pig Brain, from my young colleague, Rashmi Furtado, on behalf of everybody at Grey Caps Knowledge Tribe and the Vidyaniketan group of institutions, truly appreciate your patronage and participation. Till we meet again, from me, Pig Brain, continue to stay safe. We'll see you soon. Goodbye. Take care.